cause I'm back again. I'm reloaded.
Hit the like button, fool.
What up, everybody? It's your guy, Swin, back again, man. And here we are with another story time with T. And so, title of this one is, man, Running from the Law in Mexico. And so, as you know, man, I used to be in the military. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. And I was stationed out in San Diego. I went to school. I went to my training technician school in San Diego, California. And on the weekends, man, we used to go to Tijuana. So the local radio, hip hop radio station used to go down there and DJ a club there on the weekends too. So that's what everybody would do, man. We would catch the trolley and then, catch the bus to the trolley and catch the trolley on down and cross the border. So we went down to Tijuana. Man, that day, as you know, man, lately you had those people that came from North Carolina, went down to Mexico. Two winded up dying, and two others winded up being seriously injured. Supposedly, a lady was going down there for cosmetic surgery. I've known people who've gone down there for cosmetic surgery. They've flown in. They never drove. They've flown in, and they haven't had any issues. And also recently, on O'Shea Duke Jackson's YouTube channel, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson with the Celebrity Jump. He did a video where a female rapper was down there, and she told her story recently where she was robbed by the local police and searched, and the local police was said to be cartel. So they was claiming that they had drugs. The police was claiming they had drugs in the vehicle, but they was looking for them to get paid $1,500 in cash. They went through their purses and everything like that. She videoed it on her phone, and she was able to hide some of her money so they couldn't take it from her. But I'm gonna get to my story. So we go down to Tijuana. We cross the border. Over there, you ain't got to be 21 to drink. So I was young. I was about 18, 19. We down there. We drinking. We hitting the clubs and the restaurants during the daytime. We having a good time. Earlier that day, while we was at a restaurant, I noticed that one of my buddies was missing for a long time. And I had to go use the restroom. So I go in the restroom, and I walk up on two locals getting ready to rob them. They had their knives out. They saw me. Man, I was kind of tipsy at that point, but I sobered up real quick. And so I said, "Hey, man." They was like, "Hey, man, good thing you came in here. We about to rob your buddy." I was slightly bigger than them, but they had knives. And so I told my buddy, "Hey, man, hey, hurry up, come on outside. We're getting ready to go." So I saved him in that instance. And then we left from there. We went somewhere else. Later that night, we went to a club, went to a couple clubs. This used to be this club. I forgot the name of the club, but it was shaped like a pit. It was shaped like a coliseum, like where people get their, warriors fight and stuff. And so, man, we had a good time there. We left. We started making our way back toward the border. And so I see police signs. And I see everybody running. And so I see my buddies with me running. I said, "Man, why y'all running, man? There's a cop. We ain't do nothing." They's like, "Well, the cops, they take you and they take all your money." I was like, "Whatever, man. Nah, that can't be real." So I look back and I see one of the guys that was with us in our group. He was a slightly overweight dude. And I see the police car coming. They speeding up. They got their sirens on. One of the police officers is hanging out the passenger side window with his billy club. I see the guy that was in our group, the chubby dude. They drive up. They hit him in the back of the head. Boop. Hit him in the back of the head. He falls to the ground. They stop the police car, grab him and throw him inside, bust a U-turn and go back. There's more police cars coming in the group. So, man, I took off. I was kind of in the back of the pack. But once I started running, I was in the front. I was like Carl Lewis, Michael Johnson, Usain Bolt. Got to the border. Man, we crossed, got back to the base. Nobody heard anything from old boy all through the night. So the next day, man, we in class and they looking for him. We was like, "Man, he got grabbed in Tijuana." And so our supervisor started looking. In the middle of the class day, like we get ready to go march for lunch. We marching. We see him coming back onto the base, man. He all dirty. He got a knot on his head. And he said, "Man, yeah, they took me to the ATM made me take all my money out, and then they waited till daylight again. He said they waited till daylight so they could take more money out the ATM from me. He said then they let me go with just enough to catch the bus back. So, of course, the base put Tijuana off limits. You know what I'm saying? But I had never seen nothing like that. Then we had another situation. Shortly after that, we had a guy. He got sexually assaulted. He was dating a stripper in Tijuana. He went down there, met her at a hotel. She goes in the bathroom. She tells him to strip down. He strips down. He lets her tie him to the bed. She goes in the bathroom, and the two dudes come out the closet. And they sexually assaulted him. And so after that, man, Tijuana was off limits for a long, long time. Long, long time. And so, man, that's my story time for T. Running from the law in Mexico. So people having these interactions, and man, it's nothing new. It's no secret. The local law enforcement is dirty. A lot of times they're in cahoots with the illegal activity that's going on over there. And so, man, you got to watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? Watch yourself and watch where you're going, and watch how you move, and watch how you enter and out of these countries. If you're coming in through vehicle, if you're flying in, you know. It's always good to have somebody that you know that's a local that, you know, to help you, guide you, translate if you don't know the language. So just watch how you move when you go to these different countries, man. And this kind of stuff has been going on for a while. So I just wanted to tell you guys my story. Also, man, I've been shooting, man. Had guns pointed at me down there. I got robbed, and shoot, I didn't go back after that. You know, that was enough tier one for me. But you got T Swin, man. I'm out. Story time with T.